name is Abby Malberg, and I'm going to be telling you about 3 objects that represent my past, present, and future. The bag in which they are kept also represents something in my life. Starting with the object that represents my past, I have my teddy bear Bud. Bud has been with me since the day I was born, and he has been a major person in my life during my childhood. Bud was like the sunny to my Cher. He was my best friend in the whole world, and I never went anywhere without him. My parents have told me a story about one night when I went to spend the night with my grandparents and I had accidentally forgotten Bud. I was so upset and could not stop crying that my grandpa ended up driving back to my house to go get Bud for me. Bud will always be much more than just a teddy bear to me. The object that represents my present is my student ID. It shows that I am a current student at the University of Iowa and I am an official Hawkeye. I have been a Hawkeye fan my whole life and I always knew that I wanted to attend school there. As soon as I went on my first college visit, I fell in love. I love the campus, the classes, and Iowa City itself. It is a completely different culture than the one I grew up in, and I cannot get enough of it. Hawkeye football is one of my favorite things to take part in at school. From tailgating down Melrose to sitting in the crazy student section in Kinnick, it is an amazing experience that I am going to remember the rest of my life. I am and always will be proud to call myself a Hawkeye. The object that represents my future is a bucket list. It's full of things that I want to do before I die. One of the items on my list is to run a marathon. I would like to run a marathon because statistics show that only 1% of the world's population will ever run a marathon in their life. And I would love to be able to say that I am part of that 1%. I chose to place my objects in a Hy-Vee bag because that was where I worked last summer. I met so many great people and have so many good memories from working there. There was always those days that I didn't want to go to work, but now that I have a new job, I really appreciate the job I had at Hy-Vee, and I wish I still worked there. I feel that the objects I have shown you give you a pretty good idea of the kind of person that I am. Thank you for listening to my Any Old Bag speech.